Welcome everyone to the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Arden's Burger and Grill in Central South Carolina. Make sure to let Donnie and Angie know the fanboys sent you and get the best food service around. Make sure to order the double dip wings and the mac and cheese chili dog. Call 864-639-5368 or go to ardensburgerandgrill.com or to 1280 18 Mile Road in Central at the Walmart Shopping Center, right beside the Dollar Tree. Now, let's welcome our special guest. He is an Air Force vet, former kicker punter for Campbellville University, now a special teams and co coordinator at YHS Hornet Football. That's right, Yulee High School in Yulee, Florida. Welcome, Coach Lary. Hey, Coach, how are we doing tonight?
Good, sir. How are you?
Doing great. Coach, we plan to make this a weekly series where we just kind of ask you some questions about that recruits and parents need to know to give them the answers that they need on recruiting, grades, camps, and other issues, including the transfer portal. So, Coach, tonight's question that we was posed is portal kids. What's your thoughts on the portal kids? Going as far as college recruiting goes.
One thing with the portal kids is, maybe it was they need to change the scenery, or they need to be closer to home, or just the scheme just didn't fit what they're looking for. So one of the biggest things that you can see with a lot of kids is maybe like, hey, I just need a fresh start. Which it happens to a lot of people. You see coaches that need fresh starts as well.
Yeah. What about high school kids going into college? I mean, as far as because that's one of the things that people ask. Is why did like let's just say Dabo, he doesn't go into the portal as much as he tries to recruit high school kids. What is the pros and cons there?
The one thing pro wise when it comes to a portal kid is they've already been in at least a year of college, so they understand what the grind day to day basis is. They know how a schedule works, what their day to day regiment's going to be. Um, they kind of have enough film, whether it's practice film or whatnot, on what they've been able to do against other college athletes. When it comes to the negative side, some coaches might be like, oh, well, maybe this kid just wants to leave because he's not getting enough playing time,
Yeah.
or what it. When it comes to high school kids, you know, it's given a kid an opportunity to live out a dream.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest things that I've always enjoyed about coaching at a high school level is, seeing these kids sign on the dotted line on National Signing Day, and just being able to be a part of them, mentor them, and be like, look, man, like you have an opportunity that a lot of kids would love to have.
Yeah.
So just helping them out, and just steering them on the right way.
Well, Coach, I just want to thank you for what you've also did in our recruiting summits, being there, giving the recruits that showed up that night and the ones that listened later on a lot of great advice on what they need to do. Um, can you kind of elaborate one of the biggest things that these high school kids need to do in order to get noticed, more than just the film?
So one thing that we try to preach is, make sure when you talk to anybody, you talk to them as a respectable person.
Yeah.
Make sure that you try to get to some camps that are close to you. Reach out to coaches that are within like a 400 to 500 mile radius, because those are the coaches that are going to be able to come and visit your school, whether it's spring ball, spring practice, fall ball. Just because it's not too far of a drive, or it's not but a hop, skip, and a jump on an airplane.
Yeah.
And another thing is just realizing what your actual talent is. Of course, everybody's talent and dream would be to play Division I football, but we all know how that is.
Yeah.
So actually breaking it down, like, okay, I'm not a Division I kid, and that's okay, because as you can tell with the portal, with like what Billy Napier did at Florida this year, he brought Osiris Torrance, he brought Montrell with him from Louisiana Lafayette.
Yep.
A big program. So don't ever get your dreams down. If you have to go to D2 school, go there, be the best that you can be at that level, get your grades where they're supposed to be, and then, if you want to go hit the portal and try your luck at going to a bigger school, then hey, nothing but power to you.
Exactly. Well, Coach, I appreciate your great advice tonight. And like I said, we'll be doing this every week, just taking time to let recruits and their parents know what they need to know in order to get to that next level. And Coach, I appreciate your time. I know you're busy and got family things going on, but I do appreciate you coming on the Coach's Corner. And this was once again brought to you by Arden's Burger and Grill. Coach, you have a great night, and thanks for coming on.